So here in California, they're having a crackdown now. And so you know about our laws where Proposition 65, I think it is, says that you can walk into a store and steal up to $1,000 worth of merchandise and not be prosecuted at all, not get in trouble whatsoever. They can't even touch you or say anything to you. You can literally walk out the door with $1,000 worth of merchandise and you cannot be stopped or touched. That's law. And Gavin Newsom, just recently they voted to repeal that law. And when they did, Gavin Newsom goes, I just don't know what this place is turning into. I just don't know who these voters are, because we don't want it to be legal to walk into a store and steal everything, which puts all the stores out of business. He says he doesn't recognize this place anymore. So that's what they're doing, right? In California, that's the mentality, right? But there is a big time push to take little kids' dirt bikes that are riding up the street. So my son's friend is out riding his little, 50 or whatever it is, up and down the streets. It's not safe. It's not smart. He's wearing a helmet, but we all know it's not legal. We all know that. I'm not saying anything about that, but they're kids, okay? They're not hurting anybody. They're not going hella fast. They're not being a danger to people, any more than any other kids are. It's like they're riding, they're staying, they're going a decent speed when they're on the sidewalk around houses and everything else. They're being kids. And I'm not saying it's right, so don't flame me and say, oh, they shouldn't be run. That's not legal. I get it. But look, when you are letting the laws that you're passing is you can go ahead and steal anything you want. If you want to burglarize somebody, if I want to go rob somebody right now with anything other than a gun, with a knife or something like that, the cops almost endorse it. Hey, go ahead. You can't get in trouble for it. No problem. You want to shoot heroin? Come over here to the Bay Area. You can shoot heroin legally. You want to smoke whatever you want to do. You come here, you can do it here legally. It's all legal here. But don't you dare be a 12-year-old kid and ride your dirt bike, because they take your dirt bike down to the thing, then they hold it for a minimum of 30 days. In 30 days, it's $75 a day. Do the math. That's almost $3,000, which the bike's not even worth that. None of these little bikes are. And then, and it can also make it to where you cannot get a driver's license when you're older. So if you get caught riding your dirt bike as a kid, they can make it to where you can't even drive legally when you're an adult. And that's what they're doing to our 13-year-old kids around here. My son's friend, I have the aerial footage of it on the drone. I'll try to post it here later. But my son's friend gets busted, and they took his dirt bike and another kid's dirt bike. First time ever being caught, no warning, no nothing. Took the bikes, and he's going through the same thing right now. And it's just insane, the priorities of California. Gavin Newsom says he doesn't recognize this place anymore because people want to put a stop to the theft. But let's ramp up kids getting their motorcycles taken so we can extort their parents for money. Dude, this state, I pray to God that somehow, some way, that the corrupt hold that's been put on this state is somehow lifted. Like, the people get together and just, I know that the Pelosi's and the Gavin Newsoms are in here and they're corrupt as hell. I know that, but something's got to happen to lift us out of this, because California, literally, when you think it's okay to go steal $1,000 worth of shit and you're like the governor, but it's bad for a kid to be riding a dirt bike, you're out. You're out. People, let's get together and get these clowns out of here. We already got the presidential thing set up. Let's get these other clowns out of here on a local level. You know what I mean?